put in the work. We on 4th and long, gotta go convert. Head up in the clouds, but it's 10 toes in the dirt. I came from the 908 and I made something. The Garden State, look how I blossom, can't take.
Oh, say does.
It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Victor Oladipo. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Love. Now Oladipo. The pass to Adebayo. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And it's blocked. Green against Oladipo. Green kicks to Brogdon. Lets the three fly. Sinks the triple.
You have to chase Brogdon off that three-point line. He's a very good shooter from this area.
Lowry dishes to Love. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Not going to go that time. And the Heat going the other way now.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now, here's Adebayo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Now, here's Şengün. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Shots good by Green. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, a fine passer at his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
Green passes to Şengün. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Şengün's got his second bucket tonight.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And they double up Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
Doesn't get much smoother than that in the pick and roll. Butler really creative in these situations, and he's hard to guard.
Şengün finds Green. Corner shot. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oladipo misses.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
All right, thank you, David. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Look at the Heat. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
A new lineup here for Houston. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Cody Zeller comes in for Kevin Love. Max Strus is checked in for Butler. And Hero subbed in for Oladipo. And it's the Rockets with the ball. following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here is Strus. Pass to Yurtseven. There's Hero with the 3. Rockets with the rebound. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Joe can't get it to go.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Knocked loose. White with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Crowder. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Picked by Zeller. Hero passes to Zeller. Over in the corner, Yurtseven. 6 to shoot. And it's Lowry penetrating. They need this one. He takes it up and lays it in.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Joe, and the shot goes in.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Hero kicks to Yurtseven. Pass to Strus. Back to Yurtseven. Good ball movement here by Miami. White against Lowry. And it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Jacks up a 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 8. We've got more in store for you. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. Ogden out there with Green, and it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
You got to D up LeVert better than that, but I mean, he excels at scoring over the defense.
Passes it to Adebayo. Hero kicks to Butler. Stolen by Brogdon. LeVert the pass to Şengün. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Outside, Hero. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And here's Green outside. And the 3-ball is good. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Max Strus. Love deciding where to go with it. Adebayo with a screen for Love. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Gary Payton is checked in for Houston. Both free throws good from Smith.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Adebayo with a screen on LeVert. Hero kicks to Oladipo. And here's Love from the arc. They get it again. Adebayo. The shot misses. Houston leading by 16. There's Green with the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Hero from long range. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The pass to Şengün. On the wing, Green from downtown. No good that time. And the Heat going the other way now. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Hero against LeVert. Shots good by Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And some changes here for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Zeller comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyler Hero. Houston moving it around. Back to White. Here's Joe. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Joe's got 5 now.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Now, here's Oladipo. Defense is right there, and he comes up with the deuce.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And slam dunk by Sharp.
Boy, White doing a nice job that time, working around the defense and finding the open man.
The Heat trail by 14. Pass to Oladipo. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Max Strus is checked in for the Heat.
Checking in for the Heat, Max Strus.
1:46 left now here in the second. Good saving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Yurtseven's got his second bucket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
The Heat have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Butler, and it's Miami with another.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Strus in the corner, the 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
He's covered by Zeller. It's stolen by Strus. Jumps up and slam dunk by Butler.
Blazing speed on display from Butler. Superb at finding a way to get behind the defense in transition and taking what he gets.
Zeller grabs the board. Here's Miami now. They're on a 16-7 run. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It's good. Now just a 5-point Houston lead.
I know Butler would rather drive in most cases or maybe shoot the three, but here he's determined to score in the mid-range.
Joe Good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
We've reached the end of the first half of play. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamped. Always fun to follow the Rookie of the Year race. And now let's focus on our game. A strong first. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Adebayo. Oladipo is out there with Lowry. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Butler in at the 3.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Şengün.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 3. Pass to Adebayo. Butler against Payton. Butler passes to Adebayo.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
For Miami, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Houston. Karis LeVert comes in for Payton. Heat also with the sub. Heroes checked in. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Oladipo outside. Clock at 6. For the tie. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brogdon finds Green. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Love outside. Back to Hero. Passes it to Love. It's rebounded by Houston. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green. The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Cody Zeller comes in for Kevin Love. And Strus is subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Butler on the wing. Defended by Crowder. Now here's Zeller. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Butler kicks to Strus. Offensive rebound, Heat. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, you got to stay grounded on that pump fake. Butler really effective at getting the defender to jump into his space.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Zeller inside. Levert defending.
Well, you know, Zeller brings a lot of energy to his work on the boards. I love that about him.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Green is right there. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Heat trail by 6. Here's Hero. Crowder with the steal. Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Strus finds Hero. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. Yurtseven with it. And there's the pass to Butler. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Zeller passes to Hero. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 8 points.
Yeah, you know, in Cody Zeller, I think they've got a guy who does all the little things like making good, smart passes and creating open shots for others.
Green, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Green passes to Şengün. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Good on the bucket. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
Butler not afraid of getting bodied up on the drive. I mean, he'll work right through that contact and finish at the basket.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Hero finds Zeller. Now here's Butler for the tie. And he sinks the layup. Butler's got the game tied up here for Miami.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
It's a tie game here in Houston. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Derek White. Smith is out there with Peyton, and it's Joe in at the 2. It's the 5 for Houston right now. The shot's good from Love.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Loads it up for Adebayo, and the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Here's Joe. The Rockets with the new 14. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Rockets?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Bruce in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Joe. Rockets leading by 3. Back to Smith. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jump shot.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Lowry. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Oladipo taking his time here. Adebayo with the screen on White. Lowry finds Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Nice shot by Smith.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
To the inside, Oladipo. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Spruce's shot is good.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Here's Joe. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Joe's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Rockets. Here's Oladipo. That one's not going to go. Smith with the defensive effort. Pass to Joe. Over Love. Joe can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Pass to Love. Adebayo kicks to Love. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Love with the basket on the assist by Adebayo.
And a seasoned player like Love thrives when the stakes are high. He's always ready to step up and deliver.
So both teams changing it up here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. If this game's still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. From deep Green. And it's Miami with the rebound. Loads it up for Adebayo. And stolen by White. The deep 3 from Smith. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Miami now. They're on a 13-5 run here.
2 minutes.
Butler kicks to Love. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. It doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. There's the screen. Passes to Şengün. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Derek White doing a nice job orchestrating the offense in the right direction there.
Miami's on 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Payton against Butler. Adebayo with the screen on Payton. Here's Butler. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. From deep, Green hits the three-point bomb. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Butler against Payton. The pass to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Takes a 3. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Rockets shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 4. 52 seconds left in the game. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Butler with the ball. Now Smith defending. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltending. Just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
43 seconds left in the fourth. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
There's Green with the 3. Buries it from outside.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. And they double up Butler. Wow. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Embracing the spotlight. Love is a premier talent who welcomes the chance to connect in the clutch.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Can they go to the intentional foul?
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Tough situation for Green. Is he feeling the pressure, or can he rise above it?
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Frames it from downtown.
He's been in so many big games and clutch situations. Lowry thrives in pressure moments like this.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Oladipo for 3. The shot comes out. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Green.